Oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Oh man. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at the San Jose Harley-Davidson dealership, or LiveWire South Bay, and we are here demoing both the LiveWire One, which is the one right here, as well as the S2 Del Mar, which is the one right over there where they're talking about. Yeah, I'm excited to see what these bikes are all about, and we're going to do a ride with both of them today, back to back. Just for clarification, this is the LiveWire One, which is LiveWire's very first electric bike, and then this is what's being released to the public and being delivered end of the year, and actually starting now. This is the S2 Del Mar, which is their newest offering. Very nice bike, and I'm looking forward to riding this one for sure. Okay, in rain mode. All right. Okay. Man, we're just going for it now. Yeah, I like the riding position of the Del Mar a lot more. Yeah, so I like the upright position of the bike. It's pretty good. Very comfortable. It's pretty much like I'm standing on the bike, so it doesn't make it too uncomfortable. I'm not that leaned over either because it is very upright. I'm in rain mode, very linear power. Not feeling the oomph just yet, but maybe if I switch modes. Oops. Modes over here. Oh, that's street and that's sport. Then I really want to feel it and see what it's like. Oh, we're just going for it now. Roll off the throttle. Engine braking, nice lean. I like it. Pretty good. I want to feel the pull a little bit. Oh, Jesus. I'm not expecting that. My hand slipped. Yeah, this instant torque thing is just pretty insane. Starting to appreciate it a little bit more, just a tiny bit. Okay, so far, nice power delivery, pretty good fun here. Yeah, the button positions on the Del Mar are very easy to grab onto or to touch, especially if I need to move my hands around. I have no problem with this position whatsoever. I'm much more used to upright standards nakeds anyways, and this is the perfect fit for me. And then as opposed to the Del Mar, as opposed to the LiveWire One, where you're a little bit more bent over in a more sportier feel, I guess. It's also a heavier bike, so not sure if that's a good or bad thing as well. Let's feel that power again. Okay. You just can't hear anything. All you hear is wind noise and electric motor, and that's about it. But this bike is really nimble. Adds to the more agile feeling of these electric bikes. I can't really compare it to anything else. I've never ridden a Zero yet, or haven't ridden a Zero yet, but I would imagine it's similar if I chose like the same platform. I'm starting to appreciate this a whole lot more, so not too bad, not too bad. Going over bumps, not as stiff as the LiveWire One. The seat's very comfortable too. I actually like it. I don't feel myself sliding backwards or forwards, really. It's also really easy to balance if I'm coming to a crawl, so that's cool. Okay, sport mode, pretty fun. This is just instant power all the time. Did drop 2% between getting off the highway and at this point of the ride. So, you know, battery drain is a big thing because of all the fun you're going to have just twisting the throttle. Yeah, overall, not too bad of a ride. That wasn't even turning the handle or the throttle all the way. Nice hard braking. Very good, very good. I like it. With the S2 Del Mar, that's a lot of fun. I really like how nimble it was, how much power it had on delivery. And as you can see, another ride just finished over here. Yeah, very quiet bikes, but lots of power. All right, and it looks like they're all back now. So we have the S2 Del Mar coming back as well as the LiveWire One. Very silent. It's as if there's no bike running. Okay, so this is my personal favorite. I really like this one a lot. It's light, it's nimble, going through the turns, pretty fun. You can really lean this bike over a lot. I like the upright position. It's a lot more comfortable than the LiveWire One where you kind of have to bend over a little bit. This one, you just have to sit straight up. And if you want to see what it looks like, just right here, sit like this. I'm a little bit not as flat-footed as I want, but I am on the balls of my feet. So, pretty good. Yeah. So it's fairly upright. If you really like this riding position, this bike is for you. I think the LiveWire did a great job with this one. A good iteration of what the LiveWire One is. I believe the range is a little bit lower, there's less power, but this is a good bike compared to the LiveWire One, in my opinion. Alright, so getting the LiveWire One should be interesting. Side stand up. Let's turn the bike on. Very standard controls from regular Harley motorcycles. Press start. Yes, it's like a video game. Press start. Okay. Cool. All right.
Alright, can I get a thumbs up when you're ready?
Oh. Let's not get myself killed here. Alright. He's gonna go sport mode all the way. I am not gonna go into rain mode because I need to feel the power, baby. Okay, good visibility. I mean, I would actually want bigger mirrors, honestly, for this bike. Cause oh man, he's. Oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Roll off the throttle. I don't want. I'm gonna stay right here because I don't want to get hurt. I don't trust the Audi driver. Yeah, so far, not too bad. I hope you can't hear a lot of sound, wind noise, because there's no sound coming from this bike. Plenty fast. I guess it's the bigger bike, so it's the bigger battery. A lot more power. Let's see how much it leans. Okay, compared to the S2, this one leans pretty well also, but I think it takes a little bit longer, if that makes sense, to get the bike to tip over. Or maybe I wasn't going that fast. It's really hard to judge when we're not on a mountain road. Let's try doing this turn. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, just like a sport bike, lean into the turn, almost leaning forward too, just to get a good, oops. Oh, tight turn, there we go. Nice. Yeah, and I like the auto cancel, pretty nifty there. Oh God, I didn't realize it was that stiff. Yep. Very Harley-like. Rear suspension very stiff. Went right into that bump and that hurt. Okay, that one too. That's not very comfortable as the S2 Del Mar at all. I'm gonna avoid all the potholes that I can because, geez, man. And as you can see, I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but making lots of sound from the electric motors. It's like we're just riding e-scooters. I'm standing up over every bump. I can't. This is not comfortable. Again, this is kind of like just putting around town. It's a good bike just for that purpose. I got on the highway for a little bit, and that's pretty fun, but it's also very hard to judge the character of a motorcycle truly if you're not going through the twisties. I do want to at least try one time to bring these to the mountains. Maybe I can get an extended demo ride, or find someone who has a LiveWire One, and I can borrow that for a day and do some fun filming with it. Let's go down through here. Hello. Roll off the throttle fully. I like just the coasting. It's like half bar riding. The instant torque. I will say, however, hearing the rattling of each of this bike through the bumps, it's kind of silly. But I mean, it's to be expected. If you can't hear the engine, you're going to hear everything else. All right. Turn that off. And down. That's crazy. Cool. That's a LiveWire One. Okay, so initial impressions are it has a lot of torque. It's pretty fast. It's not as nimble as the S2 Del Mar, but I really like the fact that it does have a lot of power. Being that this is part of the Harley-Davidson family, you'll notice that it kind of looks Harley-Davidson-esque. The bars are familiar if you've ridden Harleys. Comes from, I believe, a Fat Boy or any one of the Sportsters. The controls are very familiar. And we have a nice fancy dash. Turn on the bike, turns it back on. Yeah, you see LiveWire. So this is LiveWire's very first bike, so the LiveWire One. So I'm pretty sure they worked out the kinks in the S2. But moving on with the rest of the bike, big battery pack over here. I believe it's storage over here. And I believe there's the charger in here somewhere that I know of. But other than that, it's a very standard bike in its own right. But I had fun with it. Would I take it home? Maybe not this one, but maybe the S2 Del Mar. Now that I got to ride these bikes back to back, I think that the S2 Del Mar was a lot more fun. It's a lot more nimble. It is a lot lighter, of course. And while I couldn't really test the range that much, the power was still there, instant torque and everything else, compared to this, which was a lot more heavy and less nimble, especially around the turns.
Thanks for watching this quick back-to-back outing comparing the LiveWire One and LiveWire 2 S2 Del Mar. Let me know what you think of either bike and if you'll be joining the electric revolution.